Paul listed 19 characteristics of people during the perilous times in 2 Timothy 3:2-5. Each reveals the spiritual condition of the world in the last days. Below is the breakdown with biblical meaning, examples, and warnings. 19 signs of perilous times. 2 Timothy 3:2-5. 1. Lovers of their own selves. Meaning, extreme self-love, selfishness, pride in self. Biblical example, King Nebuchadnezzar glorified himself. Daniel 4:30. Spiritual significance. Pride makes people worship themselves instead of God. 2. Covetous. Lovers of money. Meaning, greedy, obsessed with wealth, materialism. Biblical example, Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. Matthew 26:15. Significance, money becomes an idol, leading to destruction. 1 Timothy 6:10. 3. Boasters. Meaning, arrogant braggarts who talk about their achievements. Biblical example, Goliath boasted against Israel and God. 1 Samuel 17:10. Significance, self-praise robs God of his glory. 4. Proud, meaning a haughty spirit looking down on others. Biblical example, the Pharisee who exalted himself in prayer. Luke 18:11. Significance, pride comes before destruction. Proverbs 16:18, Torrent 5. Blasphemers. Meaning, speaking against God, sacred things, or his people. Biblical example, Pharaoh mocked God, saying, "Who is the Lord?" Exodus 5:2. Significance, blasphemy invites divine judgment. Become disobedient to parents. Meaning, children rebelling against authority. Biblical example, Eli's sons rejected correction and were destroyed. 1 Samuel 2:25. Significance, rebellion against parents mirrors rebellion against God. 7. Unthankful. Meaning, ingratitude toward God and man. Biblical example, 9 lepers never returned to thank Jesus. Luke 17:17. Significance, thanklessness blinds people to God's blessings. 8. Unholy. Meaning, living without reverence for God, indulging in sin. Biblical example, Sodom and Gomorrah, Genesis 19. Significance, God's people are called to holiness. 1 Peter 1:15, 9. Without natural affection. Meaning, lack of natural love. Parents to children, children to parents. Biblical example, mothers in the siege of Samaria ate their children. 2 Kings 6:28-29. Significance, perilous times destroy family love and bonds. 10. Truce breakers. Meaning, people who cannot keep promises, covenant breakers. Biblical example, Zedekiah broke his oath with Babylon. Ezekiel 17:15-16. Significance, breaking covenants shows dishonor and deceit. 11. False accusers. Meaning, slanderers, spreading lies against others. Biblical example, Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph. Genesis 39:14. Significance, lies destroy destinies, but God vindicates the righteous. 12. Incontinent, without self-control. Meaning, addictions, lust, uncontrolled desires. Biblical example, Esau sold his birthright for a meal. Genesis 25:34. Significance, lack of discipline leads to spiritual downfall. 13. Fierce. Meaning, brutal, cruel, violent. Biblical example, Herod slaughtered babies in Bethlehem. Matthew 2:16. Significance, a spirit of violence grips the end-time world. 14. Despisers of those that are good. Meaning, hating righteousness and those who practice it. Biblical example, Cain killed Abel for his righteousness. Genesis 4:8. Significance, righteous people will face persecution. Out of 15 traitors. Meaning, betrayers of trust, disloyal. Biblical example, Judas betrayed Jesus. Luke 22:48. Significance, end times will be filled with betrayal and broken trust. 16. Heady, reckless. Meaning, acting rashly without wisdom. Biblical example, Peter impulsively cut off Malchus's ear. John 18:10. Significance, lack of wisdom leads to destruction. 17. High-minded. Meaning, conceited, puffed up, thinking too highly of self. Biblical example, King Uzziah became proud and was struck with leprosy. Again, Chronicles 26:16-19. Significance, pride blinds people to their need for God. 18. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. meaning choosing entertainment, lust, and comfort over devotion to God. Biblical example: Israelites worshipped the golden calf in pleasure, Exodus 32:6. Significance: pleasure-seeking replaces the worship of the living God, 19. Having a form of godliness but denying the power, meaning outward religion without Holy Spirit power. Biblical example: the Pharisees, religious but spiritually dead, Matthew 23:27. Significance: end-time churches will look holy but lack God's presence. Spiritual summary: these 19 signs reveal the moral decay of the world in the last days. They also show the spiritual dangers Christians must avoid. Paul warns Timothy from such turn away, 2 Timothy 3:5.